Good morning. I'm Debbie Cronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I'm here today to just let you know a few things that are going on with Stampin' Up!, as well as I have a fun project and lots to show you. So let's start out with announcements. So today is July 3rd, and it is the release of the new online products. And a lot of them are Christmas and fall, which is really fun. So be sure to check them out. You go to stampwithdeb.com. Click on Shop with Me, and it will take you there. You can choose online exclusives, and you'll find them there. So be sure to order as soon as you can because they will sell out. There's always that chance that they're going to sell out, or they'll go on not orderable. And then just about the time that you want them, you won't be able to get them. So make sure that you choose the ones you want the most first. There's some really pretty products on there too. We have had them for a month to work with, and so it's been kind of fun. I have developed a class with one of them, and that'll be coming up in July. So also, bonus days start today. So, excuse me, my nose is itchy. And so bonus days is for every $50 you spend, you get $5 free, and you'll get that to spend next month. So to this month you spend, next month you reap the consequences. No, you get to spend those bonus dollars. And the other thing is I'm doing double bonus. So if you spend $50 with me, for every $50 you spend with me, you get to choose a bundle from a list that I have of my retired products. And if I see your name come through, and I will send you the list of retired products that I have, the retired bundles, and you can choose from that. So once I see your order come through. So be sure to get your order in so you get those products that you want. And my retired list is first come, first serve. So I already have some gone. So be sure to place your order soon. And there's some really fun fall and Christmas things that are been released today. Okay, so let me turn you down. We'll get started. I'll show you what I have for you today. Good morning. Okay, there is my desktop. And you see this bucket. Whoops, let's get that out of the way. See this bucket of cards? This is one day's worth of cards. I started out playing, actually it's 2 days, because I had done some of them previously. So there are 20 cards in here. This is my next online class. It's using fully flowering, I believe it's called. And I'm showing you this because for two reasons. One, so you can see the cards. And for number two, so that to lead into what I did. So just simple. They're very simple. None of them, they're very, I don't know, this is a fun folder here. It's just a Z fold card. But this is my next online class. Some of them don't have greetings. This would be, this uses these die cuts that you get. I should show you the packet. So here is one of the packets of the die cuts, and I think I've showed you these a couple weeks ago, actually, but we did one of the flowers, one of the cards. This one is a fun fold also. It's a buckle fold. But they're just real simple. It's $40 for the class. And this one I cased from Brian King. No, I didn't. I changed it. I did change it, but I cased it from Brian King. He had it on his site that someone else had done it. So, yeah, that's how it goes around here. Okay. So this one is embossed. These are the strips, and they're embossed. Those would come in your kit. This one, you would need to color this one. This one is a coloring one. So every, like there are some in here. This one is not colored. So, but most of them are. This one, so everything would be die cut for you. This one was not one of the not colored ones. So, everything, like I said, would be die cut for you. These are all die cut. And it makes up a really quick card, especially if you're coming up with, okay, I've got a couple of different occasions coming up. I need some quick cards. And these would be it. You could make them all in this layout almost, you know, or any of these layouts. This one, this one. And I did go through, stamp it through our catalog on page 22, and I copied some of the layouts, different layouts. This is the layout that I'm using. Whoops, let's turn it right side up. The layout that I'm using today for the card that I'm doing. And I'm using some new product out of the, from the online exclusives. And the problem with it is I've cut for the class. My first class is Friday. And so I've already cut for that class, and I've cut for the next class, which is a week away. So I used this layout and I created this card. So I used the Greetings of the Season, which is what this came from, Greetings of the Season. And it has a set of dies that coordinate with it. So I used this die here. I love these. I know that I am going to be using these a lot. They're tags, actually, if you noticed. So they have the little holes in them so they can be tags on a box or on a card. So you can see here I used it on a card, put a bow over top of it, kind of covered my hole. And then I also used the Golden Greenery bundle. Now this comes as a suite, which has paper with it, has designer series paper, and it has vellum with it. So, like I was saying, I have used almost all of my product. These are the only designer series papers that I haven't cut yet, and they will be cut. I just haven't gotten to them yet. So these are 4 of the patterns. Let me flip them over on the back. And let me see if I have scraps of the other 2. That might work. Well, the other 2, they cut out these leaves. These are ones that were defective in a sense, but we can still use them. Okay, so they cut out these branches. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. So they cut out these branches, and the dies do that for us, which is wonderful. The vellum, I have a package of the vellum branches in here. So like I said, I haven't finished packing for my class. So this is one of the vellum ones. There are 2 different vellum ones. So that's a really pretty little branch there. And that's also cut with the dies. Let's see, what else have I got in here that I can show you? Anything. Oh, here's the green. There's a green and white, a green polka dot. I think I don't have that one out. Yes, I do. I have the green polka dot. I don't have the green diamond, maybe. There's a diamond shape in silver. Gold. Sorry, diamond and gold. Yeah, that one's not out. That one's really pretty. And let's see if I can find the last one. Well, the last one is the, it's the back of here it is. Right here's a piece of it. So it's a stripe. So all of this is the final one, and this is the one that I've been cutting. You can see I've been cutting the leaves out of. So those, and that paper is just so pretty. And then, you know, I'm not sure if this was part of the bundle or not, but we have these beautiful little berries. I don't remember if those were part of the bundle or not, but they're gorgeous. It doesn't matter. They're really pretty. There's another that is pecan pie, a bling. It's pecan pie and clear, I think and it's really pretty too. So today we're going to use these. So we're going to make another one of this card, only though I am going to change it up. Oh, here's the other vellum I wanted to show you. So this vellum is white. It has a white element to it. I don't know what else to say about it. It's really pretty. So I wanted you to see that because that comes in the vellum pack. Okay, so I have everything cut. So this is my 5.5, 5.25. Nope, 5.5. Come on, Debbie. 5.5 by 8.5 piece of basic white. And then I have a piece of real red. This one was cherry cobbler. This one's going to be real red. So I'm going to go with the real red. And there is nothing fancy to this card. You know, you could make it a Z-fold card. You could make it a, so it stands up right here. I could have scored that and then just put this on half. That's probably what I should have done. That would have made it a fancy card, huh? Okay, and then I have a piece of white that's cut at 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. I'm going to attach that to the front here. Oops, I put that on there a little crooked. Oh, something's crooked, huh? Not sure if it's the white. Let's see if we can make it work. There, that's better. Okay. And then with this is the Country Woods Designer Series paper. This is in our annual catalog. And here I used a darker one. Here I'm going to use the lighter one. And I'm just going to attach that to my front. And this is a like 3 3/4 inch circle here. And it's cut with the decal circle dies. So then I'm going to attach my real red circle instead of my cherry cobbler. And just like that. There's nothing popped up on this card except for the greeting. And then my basic white. So you could cut these circles out in no time and make up all your Christmas cards just like that. Okay, I have cut out my little stem here. I have two branches, ferns in, or pine, I guess they're pine branches in the garden green. This is cut in the vellum. You can see that. And I'm going to start with my lighter ones. I almost want to start with my darker with these two garden greens. And these ferns come in two different sizes. I mean, the pine branches, they come in two different sizes in the dies, but I cut them both the same. So do I want to go with the white behind there or the green? Let's see how it looks with the green. I think I want the green. So I'm going to take this, and it's so delicate. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there, there, there. This is area that will be covered. A little bit in there. And I'm going to put this down first. Okay, now I'm going to put my branches, and doing my branches, I'm just going to put a little glue right up the center. And I kind of want them to show up a little further here. And I've got some little pieces in there still. Punch those out with my Take Your Pick tool, my handy trusty guy. I don't know if I had, before we had that, I don't know what we did. I love my Take Your Pick tool. I almost want this one under here. Well, I'm going to do that. I put one on top and one underneath. Now I am going to put these on the front. And these I'm going to do the same way. I'm just going to pick some in here and just put a little bit of glue on them because I want them to stay down. I could do this with a glue dot instead. That's much brighter. Almost feels like it's Poppy Parade, but I know it's not. Okay, we have this beautiful ribbon that is silver and white is what it's called. The silver and white, what did they call it? sheer ribbon. Imagine that, because it is sheer. And I'm just going to tie a bow with that. Not going to put that on quite yet. I like the wood grain. It's kind of homey Christmas. Let's try this again. Just made a mess out of that one. Trying to make it too small. And the nice thing is you can always make it smaller as well as larger. I'm not doing good at tying bows today. Come on. Okay, there we go. Pull that down and make it. There we go. Okay, let's trim off those tails. Okay, so this is going to go right here. I have my little tag that I've cut out. And my stamp, the stamp I'm using is, grab that, it's Christmas and Merry. How about that? Merry Christmas. And I just put them on a block next to each other, and I'm just going to stamp it there. The nice thing is this is photopolymer, and so you can see right through the stamp. Make sure that's inked good. And I'm just going to come down this way and just to give myself space down there. So lining this up, what I did is I laid it on my glass mat right here and pressed down on it so that this side would kind of stick. And I lined it up with one of the lines there, just the words. I lined the edge of the die cut, the stamp, with the line on there, and then just pressed it down with my fingers so it would stay and not come back up on my fingers. And then I put my block on top of it in order to line it up. Not too bad. Okay, so this is going to go right in here. So let's get some dimensionals. I should have grabbed some more. I'm just about out. So we're going to use the end of this. I think I'll trim this off just if I can put it in a different location for one thing. And that's enough. Now you could do all kinds of things with this. You could emboss these circles with an embossing folder. You could put, what else could you do? You could brush them with using a blending brush. Okay, so I'm just going to put my Merry Christmas going right across here. And I'm going to add my bow with a glue dot. Probably should have checked it first for size. Just like that. So my Merry Christmas is showing. Let's trim those tails once more. This one's a little bit long here. And there is our card for today. Let's add some bling. So I have the berries here, and I'm not going to use the 3 because I don't really have a place to put the 3. So I'm just going to put one here. Whoops, come here. Uh-oh. Once they get off onto my glass, then I lose them. One down here. And my third one is going to go over here. So there we go. There are the cards. There's a basic white and real red. This is cherry cobbler. And this has got garden green in it. This has mossy meadow. And this is what it originally stemmed from was that card. That's what I decided to do it from. So thank you for joining me today. You can find these instructions at stampwithdeb.com. Just give me a couple hours to get them on there. It does take time. I have to photograph and do all this video editing and all this stuff. So it does take time to get it all on there, but they will be on stampwithdeb.com. And there you can click and shop. Make sure you remember starts the bonus days until the 31st of July. And I will be doing the double bonus where you get to pick one bundle from my collection, my retired collection, for every $50 that you spend. Thanks so much, and I will see you next Wednesday here at 10 o'clock Pacific time. Thanks. Bye-bye.